Hi everybody, it's Dr. Timothy McCall. Welcome to the Yoga of Tennis YouTube channel, where we use the practices and principles of yoga to help you play better tennis. Today we're going to talk about a very commonly taught and practiced yoga pose called cat-cow. I think it's not a great pose for tennis players. And the reason is that many of us already have a tendency to kind of round the upper back. And in the cat portion of cat-cow, where we're emulating the alignment of a cat's back when they arch their back up, it's really a position that we don't need and is not going to help us in our tennis game. And so I'm going to teach you an alternative pose, which is, instead of moving between cat pose and cow pose, cat pose is a forward bend, cow pose is a mild back bend, we're going to move between cow pose and child's pose, which is a gentle forward bend. And I'm going to show you in a moment how the spinal movements in child's pose, cow pose sequence are much kinder and much more like what we need to do in tennis. Let me demonstrate to start cat-cow pose. Look at which part of the spine is bending. And can you see how this position is not anything that's going to be useful on the tennis court? Whereas the child's pose position, we're still forward bending, but it's a more forward bend of the entire back and not just that upper back that already tends to bend too much forward in most people. Establishing Ujjayi breath, as we're doing in almost all the yoga practices we're doing. Inhaling. It's a very subtle lift into cow pose. Not looking up, just slightly forward. Then exhaling. And just coming partially in to child's pose the first time we do it. Then we'll inhale back to cow pose. Exhaling, this time as the body's loosening up, we may go a little farther in toward the child's pose. Inhale back to cow pose. And again, I'm avoiding looking up too much, which strains the neck. So I'm just looking slightly forward as I lengthen the front of the body into the back bend. Exhaling, this time even a little farther toward child's pose. And how far back you go will depend on how flexible your body is. By the fourth or fifth time you come back, you may be dropping more deeply. Some of you, the forehead will come right down to the floor. Others, like me, will hover above the floor. What we want to avoid doing when we're in child's pose is, again, humping the back too much to try to bring the head down. That's not useful. Better to support the head on a block, a yoga block, or as I'm doing, on stacked fists, or the backs of your hands, depending on how much height you need underneath your forehead. So my suggestion is to ditch the cat-cow and substitute the cow-child's pose flow, back and forth, timed with the breath. If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and please click that bell icon to be notified when the next video is available. Thank you so much. Take good care. Namaste.